Welcome to us to Cheaper Hindi channel.
Where one small decision can pull an ordinary human into the center of an alien empire. 3 days ago, I was just a dock worker on Meridian Port 7. Now I was standing inside the Queen's royal flagship while an entire Crown fleet waited outside in space. And honestly, I still didn't understand why she kept looking at me like I mattered. The last time I saw her, she was injured and hiding inside my hangar. I thought she was just another traveler running from trouble. So I helped her, gave her food, medical supplies, and a place to hide for the night. The next morning, royal warships surrounded the station. That's when I learned the truth. The woman I helped wasn't a refugee. She was the alien queen. And now, she had summoned me to her flagship. The docking bay doors opened slowly as royal guards escorted me through the massive ship. Everything felt unreal. The halls were silent. Crew members stood perfectly straight. And every single person stared at me. Because random humans normally don't walk through royal corridors beside a queen. She finally stopped near a giant observation window overlooking the fleet. Dozens of warships floated outside like metal giants protecting their ruler. "You are nervous," she said calmly. "I think that's a normal reaction." A small smile appeared on her face. "You still speak honestly around me. I don't know enough about royal politics to lie properly." That actually made her laugh quietly. Then her expression became serious again. "The attack at your station was not random." I looked toward her. "You mean the people chasing you?" She nodded slowly. "Someone inside my empire wants the throne." That sentence changed everything. This wasn't just an attack. It was the beginning of a civil war. The Queen walked toward the glass slowly. For years, my advisors believed loyalty could be controlled through fear. She looked back at me. They were wrong. I crossed my arms carefully. "So why bring me here?" "Because you helped me before you knew who I was." Silence filled the room. And somehow, that answer felt heavier than I expected. Before I could respond, emergency alarms suddenly echoed through the ship. Red lights flashed across the walls instantly. The Queen's guards rushed into the room. "Your Majesty, sabotage detected in the lower command sectors." The entire ship shook violently. Explosions echoed somewhere below us. The Queen turned toward me immediately. "Come with me." "What?" But she was already moving. I followed her through emergency corridors while crew members rushed in every direction. The flagship had entered full lockdown. When we reached the lower systems chamber, several engineers stood around broken control panels in panic. "The navigation core isn't responding," one officer shouted. The Queen looked directly at me. And suddenly I understood. She wanted me to help. I moved toward the damaged console quickly. Most of the systems looked corrupted, but something felt strange. Too clean. Too organized. Then I saw it. A hidden command lock buried inside the system layers. Not damage. A deliberate shutdown. I bypassed the lock manually. For 1 second, nothing happened. Then suddenly the entire room came back to life. Systems restarted. Power stabilized. Navigation returned online. The officers stared at the screens in shock. One engineer whispered quietly, "How did he find that?" The Queen answered calmly, "Because he was looking for the problem instead of protecting his ego." Nobody spoke after that. And for the first time since arriving aboard the flagship, the crew stopped looking at me like a random dock worker. Now they looked at me like something far more dangerous. Someone the Queen trusted. Later that night, I stood alone near the observation deck watching the Crown fleet move through deep space. Then I heard her footsteps behind me. "You saved my ship today," she said softly. I shook my head. "I just got lucky." "No," she replied quietly. "You chose to help." She stepped beside me near the glass. For a moment, neither of us spoke. Then she said something that made my heart stop. The fleet believes I brought you here because you are important. I looked toward her nervously. And are they wrong? The Queen stayed silent for several seconds. Then finally, very quietly, she answered, I have not decided yet. And somehow, that answer terrified me more than the Crown Fleet itself.
Thanks for watching this video.
For more mind-blowing sci-fi stories like this, subscribe to Astro Cipher Hindi.